afternoon, everyone. My name is Ekeledo, and I'm the Executive Director of AfriLabs. And just to give you a brief background on what we do, what AfriLabs is the largest network of technology and innovation hubs across Africa. We currently have 174 member hubs across 45 African countries. And basically what we do is work with these hubs to support high-potential entrepreneurs build successful startups who would create innovative solutions in various sectors and create jobs on the continent. And we do this via capacity building activities, access to mentorship, networking, finance opportunities. So today has been quite interesting. I was just having a conversation earlier about how the earlier speakers have made my job easier because we've spent a lot of time talking about the challenges. So I don't need to read through that much, but just talk about what we're doing as AfriLabs as an organization and the importance of working together, various stakeholders to basically solve the challenges we have in the education space. But just to reiterate some of the challenges we face, what we know is between 1/5 and 1/3 of children are out of school, which is a huge problem. But other than that, the children who are in school are not learning. We only have a really small percentage of really quality education out there. Now, we need 6.3 million new teachers to actually bridge the gap of the challenges we face in Africa. So we're talking about 2.4 million new teachers and 3.9 million replacement teachers who need to either be replaced or changed. Now, to solve these challenges, as we've spoken about today, technology has a huge role to play to actually accelerate the process. And unfortunately, we're seeing some traction, but we absolutely need to see a lot more happening in this space. Yeah, so on this note, I'd like to introduce the Edtech Hub. And basically what this is a consortium put together by various organizations and funded by DFID, World Bank, and the Gates Foundation for an 8-year, £20 million project, which will basically focus on 3 major areas. Innovation, so identifying innovative edtech solutions, supporting these solutions, funding them in real-life classroom situations, and then accessing them to funding. Research, so carrying out research on the best practice, on the policies, on what's happening and what the challenges are in Africa, Middle East, and Southeast Asia. And then engagement. So we've heard previous panels talking about the importance of involving the government in policy making, involving the teachers, involving parents, involving students in whatever we do, and carrying everyone along, basically. That's the only approach we can take. So through our engagement activities, we'll be carrying out a lot of policy dialogues and conversations and more events like this, of course, to have this conversation and spur engagement. Next, please. So, yeah, these are our partners. So in terms of the consortium, next, please. Yeah, so ODI Real, which is part of University of Cambridge, Brink, Jigsaw Consults, and other organizations in Africa, Southeast Asia, and Middle East. Now, in terms of our approach, the innovation team, which is where AfriLabs is largely focused because of the nature of our work, supporting African innovators. And basically what we plan to do with our partners is identify edtech solutions, right? And startups are already doing amazing things on the continent that have, proven to at least work to an extent. And support them through a venture development, technical assistance approach in real-life market situations. So we'll be running a series of sprints, which are 6 weeks sessions in the classroom to test the solutions in what we call sandboxes. So the sandboxes are the classrooms in the school districts. And what we'll do is evaluate their educational potential, accelerate their growth, and then unlock funding opportunities. Next. Yes, so in terms of sandboxes, what we want to do is be very focused. We know that there are many challenges out there in education. We've spoken about that, from the low quality of education to, you know, teachers not being trained, school management systems, access to infrastructure and all that. So we're going to narrow it down to 3 main areas. For now, there's a teacher professional development, out-of-school refugee children, thinking about inclusion, school management systems. However, there are other sandboxes, you know, skill support, STEM, community support and all that, which we'll be working with partners to implement over time. And I've explained our approach already, so I'll just run through it because of time. Running a systemic and rigorous testing of the solutions, pioneering the methods to measure impact at work, and taking this evidence-based, you know, data-driven results and connecting them with government, you know, in policy-making, education, focused NGOs and development organizations, and then access to funding. So we'll be working with a lot of investors. Over the years, we're going to be building a really strong and large circle of investors across Africa who are interested in investing either in promising startups or specifically in education startups as well. So that's it. Because of time, I have to stop here. If you have any questions, if you want to connect, we'll be keeping up touch with you. These are my details in terms of the Edtech Hub related. My email for AfriLabs is just anna@afrilabs.com. Pretty straightforward. So let me know. We would like to work with you, whether startups, policymakers, education, focused bodies and developers. And let's see what we can do. Our ambition is basically said that to actually solve the education problem in the world and achieve the SDG 4, which is about equitable and inclusive education. It's going to take 88 years. We want to achieve that in 12 years. That's crazy, but it is doable if we all work together. Thank you.